Hey guys, this is the Sports Star Brad Walker, and this is the Walker Report. This is Thursday night. Sorry for the delay, guys. I was having a little bit of internet issues. The Walker Report is part of In the Zone Sports Radio, which is part of NGSC Sports. Remember the website, it's ngscsports.com. Log on to ngscsports.com for all your current sports content. Remember, NGSC Sports, where we never stop. I am sponsored by Amore Pizzeria and my friend Joey at 9700 66th Street North of Pinellas Park. Their specials are on Sundays, a 12-ounce Delmonico steak for $13.99. On Mondays, steak chicken Alfredo for $7.99. Tuesdays, Taco Tuesday, 3 for $5 beef or chicken. On Wednesday, it's Wacky Wings Day, 60-cent wings or $2 Amber Bach on Shock Top on draft. On Thursdays, they feature 2 quarter-pound hot dogs and fries for $6.99. And on Fridays, they feature all-you-can-eat fish for $9.99. Let us know you heard it right here on the Walker Report and receive 10% off your total. Also, use the Slice app, guys. It's available in Google Play and the Apple Store. I am also sponsored by my friend Renee, creating ZenSpaces.com, the local choice in St. Petersburg, Florida, for a house cleaning organization, decluttering, and pet sitting. It's about finding the peace within you and adding comfort to your life. Of course, guys, like I said, this is the Sports Room. If you want to join me, guys, please dial me up at 605-562-0444. The show ID is 4366391. That is 605-562-0444. The show ID is 4366391. You can also join me, guys, on Facebook, as I do a Facebook Live video every day as well. So I am also live on Facebook if you want to pop in there as well. But anyway, guys, let me go ahead and get on here. My man Adam has to get on here real quick. What's up, bud?
Hey, Brad, how you doing? Thanks for taking me early. I appreciate it.
No problem, bud. No problem. What's on your mind?
Oh, not too much. Just happy Michigan, kind of happy Michigan pulled Alabama.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, and the reason I say that, it'd be, of course I want us to win, so, it'd be better to go, get like Virginia or, Wake Forest or one of the lesser bowl teams. But the naysayers are going to be out there saying, well, Michigan didn't get a good bowl. They got a crappy team like Virginia or, And so if we win, it wouldn't mean anything. But if we lose to Alabama, it's not that big of a deal because it's Alabama,
right?
But if we can win, if we can do the unthinkable and pull off the win, then we're so much better off than where we were 6 months ago.
Correct. Yeah, well, I mean, Florida gets swept Virginia, so there you go.
Yeah, and I think Florida's going to destroy Virginia. and watching Virginia just get absolutely decimated by Clemson last week, that's not really the game I wanted, because there was talk that before the bowl games predictions, there was some talk that Michigan could have gotten Virginia, or wait, pick any one of the lesser teams out there, Wake Forest or, Boise State or, Memphis even. If we had pulled one of those teams, and if we had won, they chalked that up to, well, you didn't play against a top competition. And if we lost, it just looks it looked even worse than losing to Alabama. Unless, of course, we get destroyed. But then,
I really think, honestly, that it's going to be a good football game. I really do.
Okay.
I think it's going to be a good football game. In a way, but I'm kind of glad you guys did get a team, like Alabama, like you said. So now the naysayers can't say, well, if you lost to Virginia or you lost to Wake Forest, oh, well, they're soft. They didn't win any big games this year. Now they go to a bowl game. They've lost 2 years in a row, this and that. Now, if you beat Alabama, let's use that as motivation for next season moving forward, as a motivational tool. Say, hey, we beat Alabama. that's a good recruiting tool too for Jim Harbaugh. Is hey, we just beat the national champions from 2 years ago. So
Yeah, and the team that's never missed the playoff until this year.
Right. Correct.
It'd be a very big boon for the university, big boon for the school, for recruiting and recruiting, not just recruiting in football, but recruiting in basketball and hockey and baseball.
Right.
You get to go. You go to one of the best schools in the country, and and that's the other thing. I don't know if you're familiar with the name Giles Jackson. He's he's a freshman this year. He just turned 18 yesterday. 18. Mm-hmm. He enrolled as a 17-year-old. Did a year of college as a 17-year-old. It's incredible. You know, when I was 17, I wasn't thinking about going to college.
Yeah.
I was still trying to finish out my last year of high school. This kid's going out. He's playing meaningful minutes in big-time college football at the University of Michigan while being a student athlete. It just now turned 18.
Yeah, well, I mean that's what it is now. But every sport, even college now, they're getting younger.
I know, right?
They're getting to pro baseball and pro hockey at 18, 19 years old now, and it's unreal.
And it's becoming the norm.
Yeah. Yep.
It's not like it was 20 years ago, or even I guess it's 30 years ago. I was thinking about Stevie Y, the youngest captain in NHL history. He was only 19, but that was a one-off. It was it was an unusual thing.
Right.
And now you've got more and more guys starting out at 18, 19, 20, and coming in and being contributors to their respective clubs.
Correct. Yep.
Speaking of hockey, what do you think about Seattle calling them the Sound?
That's fun. I mean, that would fit them. I'm actually going to. There's a topic I'm going to touch on, but later in the show about that they're going to. I have an article today that said they were going to announce it in February. So we're only a couple
2020.
Months away. Yeah, of 2020.
Cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear them. I like Sound. I think that would be good. I think you were talking to Lewis last week. I don't think they can go with the Supersonics or even Sonics. Because
it would be cool if they did, but no, I don't think the NBA would allow that. I think that I think if you operate of an NBA team, I don't think you could do that.
Because I think they own the trademark. I think the NBA still owns the trademark.
Correct.
So I can't. I think Sound would be good because there are Puget Sound's up there, and you got Boeing and the Jets, and the kind of that sound. I think that would work well.
Would you be against them like being called the Krakens or something like that? The
that could be
monster, something like that.
That could be interesting, but I think that's too gimmicky, kind of like the Mighty Ducks.
Right. Well, that lasted for a few seasons before they changed it back to the Ducks. Yeah.
So I could see them doing something kind of out of the box, like the Kraken or Leviathan. That could be kind of fun.
So I see that you commented on Von Allen that Jeff Scott's a good hire for USF. I wanted to get your opinion.
I love it. Absolutely. Like I said last week on this show, I think that it was very important for him to go out and get fresh blood, new blood, reinvigorate the university. You're not getting a retread. You're not bringing Willie Taggart back. And I can't remember the other guy's name, the really old guy.
Jim Leavitt.
Jim Leavitt, yeah. You're not bringing baggage in. You get a proven winner, a guy that's won national titles, multiple national titles, been a big part of the recruiting process in Clemson. Potentially have 3 national titles before it's all said and done.
Mm-hmm.
And
because
then
I hope they beat Ohio State.
It's gonna be. I know this is crazy, but I got Ohio State, Oklahoma in the championship game right now.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you got Oklahoma upsetting LSU. Okay.
I do. Well, and I'll tell you why. Tell me if you follow my logic, if you will.
Okay.
I think out of the 4 quarterbacks in the college playoff this year, you've got 2 or 3 sophomores, because I can't remember, because Lawrence is a sophomore, and I think Fields is a sophomore, and is Burrows a sophomore?
I don't know what class he's in, but I'm not sure because he transferred from Ohio State, so I'm not sure.
Right, and then you've got Hurts, who's a senior.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that Hurts has the most to prove out of the 4 of them. Because I know Fields and Burrow, Fields and Lawrence are both sophomores, so they'll have at least 1 more year to play.
Right.
I think Jalen Hurts is going to come out and he's going to play himself a whale of a ball game against LSU. I think Oklahoma is going to score some points on LSU. And the big question will be, can the Oklahoma defense bottle up Burrows? He's been unbeatable all year. I think Oklahoma gets it done. I think they ride Hurts right to a national title.
So you think that they're going to beat Ohio State in the national championship game?
Yeah, it's bold. I know it's bold, but that's what my gut's telling me to go with Oklahoma.
I mean, I think there's a lot of people out there that would love to see that. All those Sooner fans out there would absolutely love to see them, get to the big game. Because, like I said, if you can knock LSU, you have to be the favorite, even if Ohio State.
You would think.
Yeah.
You'd think, and the reason I was looking, because I have a lot of questions about Trevor Lawrence. I don't know if he's NFL material. I was looking at his numbers, and I was looking at the ACC, and the ACC is incredibly mediocre overall across the board.
I would agree with that.
They only had 2 top 10 win teams. Everybody else was pretty much, two 10 win teams. Clemson and I forget who the other. I was looking at them earlier, and because I'm not sold on Trevor Lawrence, and he reminds me a lot of Matt Leinart.
Okay.
I looked up their numbers just for comparison's sake to that because I was thinking about it, and they have very similar numbers. Lawrence has more touchdowns and more interceptions, and I think I'm not sold on Lawrence. I think, and having the misfortune of watching the Ohio State defense week in and week out, they can get after a quarterback, and I think that the ACC is kind of underwhelming, and their one big game against A&M was, and this was a down year for Texas A&M, so I think that Ohio State will get after Lawrence. Chase Young's going to be hard to, even if you double Chase Young all night, you're going to have to deal with the other side. You're going to have somebody's going to be single covered. Ohio State's cornerbacks can match up against the best receiving core in college football, and take them away. It's going to be, and watching Clemson against Virginia last week, Clemson's receivers had a full step off the line. They're not going to have a full step in in January. The Ohio State's corners are going to play. They're going to come out. They're going to be ready to play. Ohio State wins and wins handily. I got Ohio State 49, Clemson 19.
Okay.
Because I've seen Ohio State, they focus too much on Dobbins, trying to stop Dobbins, and Fields just sits there and picks them apart. It happened against Penn State. It happened against Michigan. It happened against Wisconsin last week. They focused on stopping Dobbins, and Fields just took the game over. Fields he's the best quarterback in the college playoff.
Do you think he wins the Heisman Trophy?
Burrows wins the Heisman Trophy. It's not even close. I think Burrows is the best quarterback like in terms of being able to throw